I gave you my heart.
Here we go. What's up, guys? Gonna bring you something new on Noble Sports Entertainment. We're gonna start doing some different videos. Today I wanted to show you this wildlife park here in Arizona. It is called Out of Africa Wildlife Park entrance. So we're gonna go ahead and go in, and we're gonna see what type of wildlife we can truly see on today. So come on and take a ride with me. All right, guys, I'll be back to you soon. All right, guys, we're about to go on a safari tour and out of Africa.
All right, everybody, if I can just get your attention up here. Are you guys excited? Yes. Well, my name is Samantha. I'm going to be your safari driver. Before we take off, just a few safety rules. So I drive you guys inside a habitat with a lot of animals, and they can come really close to this bus on both sides. So my first safety rule, please do not reach outside to any of the animals. So please do not feed, touch, or pet, because I cannot promise you that if you stick out all 5 fingers, you are going to keep all 5 of your fingers, especially around the zebras. So if you guys take a look at this picture, beautiful big teeth on the zebras. They're not pretty horses. They will bite you. So parents, that's where I need your help, especially with little ones. I know they're tempted to reach out, but just please do not. And then lastly, hi guys, we just can't get too loud. I know you guys are excited. We're going to have fun. But if we get too loud or we're screaming or yelling, we won't see any of the animals because we will scare them. They get spooked pretty easily, and then they're going to run away, and we don't see anybody. But now that I've officially scared every single one of you, you guys ready for some fun? Yeah? All right, let's go.
Well, I'm going to be the big walker. Sorry about that, bud.
No, you're fine.
All right, everybody, so definitely hold on. It is a bumpy ride, and we're off-roading in a school bus. So very dangerous, very safe. But I do want you guys to take a look to the right-hand side of the bus first. So this is called our Masai Mara, and we do have a giraffe that lives somewhere in that habitat. He's been in new spots all day long. His name is Pilgrim. He weighs a little bit over 3,000 pounds, stands about 16 feet tall, and he is 18 years old. So if you guys are looking over there, we're just going to try and see if we can find him. You'd think it'd be easy to spot such a big animal, but he's very good at hiding. Because, yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Anybody see a giraffe?
No.
Oh, I see him, guys.
Mama, just saw him.
Way back there.
Oh, I found him.
So that's Pilgrim. We're not going to wait for him to walk all the way over here. That would take probably about an hour. He's the world's slowest walker, but don't worry. We do have 2 more giraffes that we're going to get to.
Just saw him.
But we are going to go inside of the habitat on the left-hand side. And this is what we call our Serengeti. And once we go through these gates, you guys are not allowed to get off of this bus. That would be a very bad idea. Very dangerous. So everyone, please stay on board the vehicle and just don't reach out to any of the animals. But anytime I do stop, you are more than welcome to stand up,
Yeah, so don't reach out to
them.
But you gotta put your hand in
There
there.
will be animals on both sides of the bus. And since this habitat is about 25 acres, I don't know where these animals are right now. Just like you guys, they're in new spots every single time we do a tour out here. But it looks like our first group of animals is the most aggressive that we have in this habitat. If you were to get off of this bus, or even me, they would try to kill you. So don't do that. So we're coming to what are called sable antelope. But out in Africa, they're known as lion killers. So there's 2 completely full set of horns. In the wild, when predators like lions are chasing them, they'll face that predator head on, they'll get on their knees, duck their head really low. That predator is going to just keep running at them and impale itself on those pointy horns. Wow. These guys are so well adapted at doing that they can just throw an animal off and they're going to run away. They have very strong neck muscles for that purpose. And then here, let me pull out because we do have 3 more. But yeah, I think sable are very pretty, but they're just very aggressive. But yeah, here's 3 more. We do have to be very quick around them, especially when we feed them. I'm not even allowed to be anywhere near them. None of us are. We basically throw food on the ground and run back into the truck. So you guys hear that noise. So before they impale you, they weirdly snort at you. That's supposed to be a threatening sound. So she's actually telling us to go away. See, there it is again. She also is the worst at sharing cookies. So we'll get to it. There we go. She is sharing. But if you guys are still looking to the left, this is called a gemstock, also known as an oryx. One of my favorites, I do have a lot, but I love his ears. If you guys have ever seen Shrek, I think he has ogre ears. But this is a very magical animal. So way back in the day, somebody saw a gemstock standing sideways. If you notice, he has 2 horns that point perfectly straight up. Far away, turn sideways, those 2 horns will literally line up, making it look like they only have 1. So if you get where I'm going with this, they thought there was a unicorn. So pretty cool, we have a unicorn here at the park. I always tell people that, and then when they see him, they do get a little disappointed. But I think he's adorable. But he's very magical indeed because he was born at Disney World. So what's more magical than that? So I know you're going to get to see Pilgrim very well. He was far off in the distance. But coming up next, probably the cutest animal you guys are ever going to see, we have our baby giraffe. So this is where we do just have to be quiet and that we can't scream and can't yell. These guys are babies. They do spook very easily, but I'll try and get them to come a little bit closer. Luckily, I have cookies that they like. But I'm going to hop off and feed them, so if you guys are going to stand up, move around to see them, feel free. Just don't get off the bus.
Look.
Oh, there he goes. So the first one that you guys see, that is Lindsay, and he's only 7 months old.
Oh, wow.
Hi, buddy.
7 months, I know.
Look at her. So giraffes, I have learned, are very, very picky. I've been throwing out brown cookies, which are his favorites. He does not like these red ones. He's like, I don't know, but if I give it to him a lot of times, he'll spit it out. He's like, very picky, but Timba loves the red cookies. But I'm going to try and get him to stretch out that tongue. Really cute. But as these guys get taller, their tongues are going to get longer, which sounds weird, but they don't have hands or fingers like we do. Everything they grab is with that tongue. So as the years, go on and on, they get better at using it, and eventually,
I'm not even kidding.
another one. They're very distracting. But I do want you guys to actually look at their horns. So they're different in that Moenzi still has these 2 little tufts of fur there.
Well, I got some good pictures.
But when giraffes are born, they actually don't have those horns. They literally just have the tufts
I
of
got a good
fur.
picture of that.
And that's actually for mom's sake. Just helps in the birthing process without them. So they just have 2 little tufts of fur. As they get older, their horns start to grow, and then that fur will also eventually go away. But the horns that you guys see, it's not bone, it's a bunch of calcium buildup that will eventually fuse to their skull. And that is what they would use to defend, I guess, hold that like that. But that was, you don't want to do that. But yeah, that's just kind of how they deter other males or other giraffes. When they're fully grown, it's very scary. The neck and head alone is about 600 pounds. So when they swing that neck around and they're fighting each other, she was like, yeah, it's just very dangerous. You don't like the brown. But yeah, when babies are born, mom will actually give birth standing up. So that baby falls all the way to the ground, which for humans would not work. But for giraffes, it's very important that that happens because that's actually how they gain their first breath. That long, hard fall, and then they weigh about 150 pounds, and they're already about 16.
Wow. That makes sense. 6 foot tall.
Breathe, damn it.
Breakfast. Didn't move too far this morning. These are called addicts. We have one on the left, two on the right. But I want you guys to look at the one on the right-hand side. So if you need, or left, sorry, I'm getting all confused. Look to the left. She is the only addict that we have with a completely full set of horns. And in my opinion, the prettiest horns you guys are going to see out here. She looks very happy we're this close to her. But on the other side, our two addicts are missing parts of their horns. So we have one who's missing half, and then the one right in front of my door is missing both of her horns. And unfortunately, those horns that they break are never going to grow back. Horns only grow once, and when you break them, unfortunately that's it. But they are different from antlers. So an animal like a deer with antlers, if you break any part of that off, it's not really that big of a deal because antlers will shed and then they grow a whole new pair the following year, whereas the horns do not. But this little addict's right in front of my door, also very picky. She was one of our rescues. So before she was living with us, she was actually living at a roadside zoo, and they had her, we were told, under a roller coaster. So living in really awful conditions, so that is where we believe she broke off her horns, but we could not be happier to have her. So all the other animals out here, or all animals, sorry, they have personalities, just like us. They're all different, and she may be the smallest animal out here, and she may not have any horns. However, she has the biggest attitude out of all the other animals. So she is a very fun one. One of her favorite things to do, she does it kind of a lot, she'll actually run full speed at vehicles. So then we have to slam on our brakes, which is fun for you guys, and then she will continue to headbutt the vehicle. And we just kind of sit there. She's telling us to go away. But she will honestly fight any animal out here. If you guys remember the sable antelope, the ones that we first saw, she will fight them and she scares them away. The other two addicts, they're not scared of, but yeah, for some reason, she's just terrifying to all the animals, which is really funny because she's so tiny. And then coming back here, you're going to see the water buffalo again, and still sleeping. They're actually very cute when they're sleeping. But they are the largest animal in this habitat, so they're very active whenever food is involved, because they hurry up and scarf down their own food, and then they rush and steal everyone else's food. So they are all about the food. But if you guys remember what I said, you can milk them. So we gave them some pretty fun names. We have a cheese, a string cheese, a fudge, and a milkshake. So pretty cool names for them. So we do have, so off to the right there, you're going to see some zebras over there. They've had kind of a rough week. We had a few bad storms. Our road actually that we're supposed to be driving on is where they're actually laying, which is no longer a road, as you can see. Whenever it rains, we get all the runoff from the mountain behind us. So on Friday, that road over there was like a 30-foot wide river that was just flowing all day. So the zebras are honestly pretty exhausted. All the animals are, so that's probably why they're sleeping. But before we head out, I'm going to pull up, because I do want you guys to see the animal with the biggest horns out here. Some of my favorites. So these are called Watusi, and they are from Africa. They're not Texas Longhorns. So I don't know if any of them are going to get up, but I'll give them cookies anyways. You're going to see 4 of them. There's 2 adults and then 2 younger ones. The one closest to us is our adult female. She's 23 years old, which is very impressive. These guys are lucky if they live to be about 20. The one to the right of her is our adult male, and he's only 10. His name is Buana. Yep, he doesn't care. But when it comes to these guys, their horns are very important. They actually would probably not survive without their horns. So most horns have that bony core on the inside. They do not. They actually have a bunch of tissue. That tissue allows for a lot of blood flow to just constantly flow throughout, and that basically acts like an air conditioning unit for them. It helps regulate their body temperature so they don't get too hot. So imagine if they lost a horn. That'd be a lot of blood loss, not good, but also how unbalanced it would be to only have one giant horn on one side of your head. So they most likely couldn't even walk or even get up. So for them, horns are pretty much everything. Alright, well they clearly did not care about cookies. So, he was 20 years old, but he unfortunately passed away last year. After he passed away, we had a facility reach out to us, wondering if we wanted any more giraffes, because these 2 apparently needed a new home, so of course we said yes. They're only allowed in this fenced-in area. They're young, they're small, and they're new, so we couldn't just throw them out here with all these other animals, and also it's still pretty cold out. These guys are very spoiled. They have a nice heated barn in there. We lock them in there at night before we leave at the end of the day, and then when we get here in the morning, we open the barn door, so they do have access outside all day long. But hopefully in the near future, we can take this fence down, and then they'll have the whole entire habitat. Alright, we're going to keep going, because if they look at me for too long, I will give them more cookies. But if you guys look to the left, someone is knocked out, still sleeping. We have an Asian water buffalo. And like their name says, they are from Asia, so they're not from Africa. And Asian water buffalo are very domesticated. People use them for all sorts of things, like labor, transportation. You can also milk them. But our 6 we do not milk because they're not that nice. We've actually had an incident where one of them has rammed into one of our work trucks and then almost splits the vehicle. In her defense, though, when we got her, she was pregnant, which nobody told us, so she had a baby born out here. So we were not mad at her, but those guys are not allowed any cookies for that reason. We don't want to encourage them to come closer to any vehicle. But then on to the right, you are now staring at our laziest animal in this habitat. That is all that he does. Just sits in one spot all day, even at night. We have put cameras in there to watch our camel, and it is just more sitting. So, all he does. But he's not even old. He's 16, and he could potentially live to be about 40. We think it's just his personality, but he also lives in there by himself because he doesn't get along with any of the other animals. When we first got him, he walked right up to the giraffe that we used to have and bit him, and then he spit all over him. So camels do spit, but it's much worse than it sounds because what they really do is projectile vomit. So yeah, he threw up all over the giraffe and it's been in there ever since. But our next animal coming up is, that's right, our ostrich. So I'm going to hop off here as well, feed him cookies, so you have feel free to stand up if you need to.
Weird.
Yeah.
Those are flat. Look.
Females don't look anything like this. So when all ostriches are born, whether you are male or female, you're very dull in color. You need gray, light brown in your hair. That way you can camouflage with fawn. And then as males get older, they start to darken and they get that fun pink tone. I want cookies. But if you guys watch him eat the cookies, he's a very quick, but yeah, he swallows them completely whole. You can actually see them in the top of his neck. And then his neck muscles are going to pull those cookies down.
Oh, you can see
So since they don't have teeth, everything they eat is completely whole. We do need help digesting food. Ostriches actually have to swallow rocks. Rocks will sit inside of their stomach, and that is how they're able to grind up all their food. Huh.
So they actually have to eat rocks.
Straight up to Tiger Splash. You don't have to worry about walking, nothing like that. If we see animals on the way up, I will definitely point that out to you guys. But if y'all,
Am I giving you a ride?
alright, so we have to wait for our gatekeeper, but if you could just give him a big thank you for grabbing the gate. It's very helpful, okay? Just don't feed him because he does bite, so be careful. Alright, so I was going to wait for him. I just have to give him a ride. So I'm going to be turning pretty much down this road. The first habitat we're going to get to, you're going to see a house and then a big shade structure. That's where Jericho, our rhino, lives. He weighs over 5,000 pounds. So we'll try and see if we can spot him. So if anybody sees a giant rock, it is probably him. He's also very good at hiding. But yeah, he's a southern white rhino and he's 23 years old. We're hoping, you know, anywhere from 40 to 50 years out of a rhino in captivity is pretty good. Alright, so if you guys want to look to the right-hand side, we are looking for that rhino. He's somewhere, hopefully, in there. We do kind of move around his whole entire habit. Oh, there he is! Good eyes! So there's Jericho.
He does look like a rock.
Oh yeah, there he is. That rhino.
That is our rhino.
Oh, I see it.
So yeah, most zoos, I'd say, have southern white rhinos. They're kind of the most abundant, especially out in the wild. There's about 20,000 of them left, which sounds like a lot, but compared to how many there used to be, there's really not that many. Unfortunately for rhinos, people want their horns. Those guys are poached. There's about 3 of them killed every day out in Africa for their horn. And that horn, people actually use it for medicine, thinking that it's a cure. They're actually saying it's a cure for coronavirus, which is crazy. But yeah, people will actually shave the horn down and eat it. But their horn is the same thing as our hair and our fingernails and toenails. So it does absolutely nothing. You might be able to see him up here as well. Oh, there he is. He's such a big sweetheart. He's kind of like a giant cat and a giant dog. But rhinos, even though they weigh so much, they can run about 35 miles an hour, which is insane. So this part of the park up here is what we call our wildlife preserve. So this is kind of where you're going to see all those predators. If you guys walk to the left, that's where our black bears live. You might not see them, because they're kind of still hibernating, kind of not. So you might see them, we're not sure if they're done sleeping yet. And then in the habitat to the right, I believe there's lions somewhere in there. Our animals are pretty large habitats, so you will have to take a few minutes to kind of peek in all of them, because they do hide very well. To the left, we have our wolf habitat. To the right, we have our tiger habitat. The tigers generally are a little bit easier to spot. Oh, I do see one of them. If you guys look up here along that fence line, there's one of them. So that's just a young one. I think the 3 that live in there are around 2, maybe 3 years, I want to say. And yeah, wolves still on the left. They have a pretty huge habitat. And then another rhino habitat to the left. On the right, this one you're going to have to look for a while. He's very good at hiding. Is our mountain lion, and his name is Sage. If you're lucky, you actually see him sitting on that platform right up there. That's one of his favorite spots. Alright guys, well I'm going up to where I'm going to drop you guys off at Shuttle Stop 2. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the park, especially with everything going on. We really appreciate you guys coming out and supporting us. But when I drop you guys off, just watch your step. In Tiger Splash, just walk straight to the right and you'll hit the food and the pool. And if you have any strollers or wagons, they should be kind of right here by the benches. If not, they're bringing them on the next loop. But you guys are free to go. Thank you.
Free to go. You got it laying down on it.
All right, guys, as we are at the Out of Africa, we get to see one of the lions just sleeping. You know, you rarely get to get this close to a lion. I would never, ever, ever probably get this close to a lion unless it's tamed, and I knew it's tamed. But you can hear, you can actually hear the lion snoring. We're gonna get in a little bit on him. Looks like he's dead, but he's not dead. He's actually relaxing. But then as I look to my left, you have the lioness. She is chilling. You see that? So yeah, guys, I wanted to give you guys something different on it today. You know what I'm saying? Start doing some different videos. And today is just one of those things. But today we get a chance to look at the lions. We don't get a chance to see him that up close. But look, he just woke up. He just heard a noise. And my friend is up. So you thought that he was dead, but he's not dead. He's chilling, and I don't want to mess with him. Because I don't know if they've been fed yet. All right, guys, so yeah, just come and take a walk with me. We're gonna go see some more animals. So yeah, today, guys, I want to bring you a different video on today. Normally, I would bring you guys a sports video. But today, just spending a little time with the family, man, and enjoying my time with them, because you always got to remember to spend time with your family and not think about YouTube so much. So, yeah, guys, we're going to go check out some more animals, so I'll be right back to you. All right, guys, we have another lion on site right there. There's the lioness. And we are not going to bother her. We're going to allow her to do her thing. So we're going to see what else animals are out here. This is my first time ever coming to Out of Africa. So we're going to get some more experiences out here. Man, I never really realized how big the male lion is, but the male lion is really, really big. And TV does not do this animal any justice. Yeah. This is wow. Let me get a closer look on him, guys. You see that? Look how big he is. This is real life, man. Don't want to be in a cage with the lion. So I don't know how Daniel in the Bible times was able to survive that, but I know God had to be on his side. All right. Look at those guys, chilling. All right, what's up, guys? We're doing a little vlogging today. Today, I'm going to take you to the Tiger Splash at Out of Africa. We're going to get the tigers. We're going to see how it looks to feed the tigers, man. This is going to be truly amazing. I've never seen a tiger get his meal and be able to eat it. So we're going to see. All right, Tiger Splash. We got people going down the trail. Yep. Tiger Splash. Okay, you can see all the people. We're gonna go down here and see the show. It's my first time coming here, so this is something that I always wanted to see, man. Get up and close and personal with the animals. If you know me, you know your boy, Noble. I love animals, man. So I'm going to get up and close and personal with the animals today. We're going to become one. So we're going to move up just a little bit. Look at all the people. There's the tiger. You guys see the tiger right there? So from my understanding, guys, pretty much these guys are going to feed the tiger, I don't know, feed the tiger and play with the tiger a little bit. So we're gonna get a chance to see that, man. There's the pool that they play with the tiger in. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for the show. We'll be back.
Are you coming in?
No.
So if I said come on in, who'd come in? Wow. You guys would have such a great day last day. Yeah. You wanna know that the tiger won't eat you before you join the tiger, right? You'll see us with them and playing and having fun and so forth, but what's required is that you actually stop being so human. Are tigers human?
No.
Do they go to our schools?
No.
Do they care about time?
No.
Do they have morality?
No.
We're not the same as they are. Right? So, since they can't change, we have to, in order to form a friendship or relationship. And to do this, instead of operating in our conscious mind where we have learned all of these cultures and subcultures, and then we decided that this is who we are, if you backtrack a bit and go back into the subconscious mind where all instincts are found. There are no instincts in the conscious mind, that's where thoughts are found. Instincts are feelings and they have the needs. In the conscious mind, we have the wants. So tigers are operating in a primitive format, a natural format, okay? And we're not. To be with them, we enter their world and we learn about the 4 primal instincts and the 2 groups of supportive instincts. Their procedures to get the 4 goals in life, which have both offensive and defensive postures, which are behaviors that are unlearned. As we trigger these various instincts within the mind of the tiger, we can form relationships with them, friendships, if you will, for as long as the animals live. Okay? Now, it doesn't make it 100% safe because life is not 100% safe. But from what we've seen over the years, they're more accurate at making good decisions than I think we are. Tigers are man-eaters. They don't eat women, of course. So for the ladies, it would be fine. But anything goes. We don't train the tigers because why put something in that doesn't need to be there? Let it just be. So we'll trigger instincts in these tigers that have to do with hunting and relationships. If we do this well, and we don't make mistakes, right, Adam? Never.
Never make it.
He's our 5th Adam. Then the tigers will read our body language. Wow. As we read theirs. And if we do this really good, we'll have a fantastic time with these tigers. Okay? And if we're mistaken in any of this, those of you who raised your hand, you'll be coming in to help us, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe not, huh? Yeah, these are young tigers, so they won't eat you all at once. All right, anything goes. Do not do this at home. Do not do this if you find a wild animal, like a bear or mountain lion. Don't do what you're about to see, because we're going to trigger instincts which will cause the tigers to actually come after us or a toy. They happen to like toys more than us, which is great because we live longer. So we'll use the toys and we'll see what happens, and we'll all see it together in a spontaneous manner because training is not necessary. All right, Daniel, are you the primary? Okay, that means Daniel's going to be the target. Okay.
Wait, whoa. Yeah, Superman. Sorry.
Oh, Superman. Now, wait a minute. Lauren, that's his wife, says you're Superman.
Aw, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's better.
Yeah. We have a lot of couples that work at the park. Lots. They don't know each other before they come here. They fall in love with the animals and then coincidentally each other. You know. So Daniel's married to Lauren, and she's gorgeous, by the way. They just have their second kid. So they're not actually kids. They have cubs. And so Adam, he's connecting somebody too. All right. And Mike, a year ago, he married Nina, who's in this department as well. Mike, raise your hand. Okay. And Mike married up. Well, let's see. That's Brian. Who wants Brian?
I'm gonna stay alone.
We haven't been able to find anybody for Brian. But perhaps there's a reason. I don't know. And Caitlin, you already have somebody special, right? Yeah. Okay. Certainly not Brian. So, if any ladies, if any of you are interested in Brian, he's about a 7.5. Okay. All right, on tigers today we have, let's see, we're going to do sunrise first. Is sunrise there? Okay, sunrise is in that one. And then Zara is over here. So sunrise likes to go first, so we'll let her do that. I'll explain how we do this, if you would like, from the perspective of what you might call behavior, but the mind runs the body, right? I'll explain how it works within the mind if you'd like me to do that. All right. Zara, are you ready? She says no. Sunrise. All right. Let's see what happens as we enter Tiger Splash. Hey, Sunrise. Come on out and say hi. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's your... There goes Superman. Superman is smaller than I thought. Okay, you see how she's curing? Well, she was curing. All right, now Caitlin's got a nice toy. Go, 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 go. There we go. Oh no! That toy, quick, Brian. Brian, you have the least value. You do it.
Apparently, no one's gonna miss me if I dive in. Hold up, we'll buy you some time.
All right. Now she wants the. Yeah. Whoa. You don't want to get caught by those claws. Right? They're really long. The teeth and the claws. When you look at the mouth and you look at how long the canines are, that's about half the actual size of the canine that you can see. The rest is underneath where you can't see. Okay, so that's going to be a short show for Sunrise. Okay. Sunrise is a Bengal tiger, and she is about 2.5 years old. She started with 4 brothers, and she was the smallest, being a girl, as it turns out, and she really had to fight for her food. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go! Very good. Thank you, Sunrise. You're such a good girl. And so she came up and she was very, very dangerous. Just to look at you, she would literally bite you. She was so afraid because what she had to deal with for the first part of her life. When we came here, we introduced ourselves, and she had to change her mind and then finally believe that we wouldn't hurt her. So it's a very strange situation. It's the first time we've ever seen such a situation within a tiger. And now she's pretty good. She takes us down and doesn't hurt us. But she has to control that herself. So she has to have a reason not to use the teeth and the claws on us. And it has to do with the fourth primal instinct, or fourth primal instinct on the offensive side. Okay? That's to be part of something greater than oneself so that we're not alone. Everybody here has that, and so do all the animals, as it turns out. We have to trigger that, and we trigger that through an instinct called play. If you produce your own body heat, you have a play instinct. Now, she produces her own body heat, has a play instinct, and therefore, when we play together without threatening in any fashion, then she believes that it's fun to be together. Because you don't want to hurt your friends, right? If you're playing with folks, you don't want to hurt them. It's like that. Now, she likes her toys, and she says, that was kind of short for me. Do we have any other toys for her? Daniel? I know. She says, uh-oh. Okay. Now at 2.5 years old, she's by no means full grown. She's probably about 250, 260, something like that. She'll be, her parents are very large, so she'll probably hit 400 pounds. Tigers live 17 to 20 years in a captive environment, 17 to 20. To find a tiger that goes over 20 is very difficult. We've had a few that have done that, but it's rare. All right, Zara, she didn't get to play for a few days, and she really wants to have fun. So if you don't mind, we'll bring her out. Is that okay? Zara, are you ready? Okay. Wait a minute. Is that a reindeer? Go, 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 go. Whoa! She comes out fast. Now, Zara is a fantastic tiger. She is 3 years old. She weighs about 270 pounds. And from the moment that she arrived, about a year old when she came, and she just loved it. And that's very nice because it's a little bit easier for us. She was used to people before, and now, you know, she just has a ball with all this. Because when we get together, they get to play and have fun. All right, Daniel, what are you going to do? All right, so this could be kind of fast. All right. Daniel is known to hit 35 miles per hour. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's about halfway across. Can you believe it? She'd already called the tower for, you know, so she could take off.
What does the fox say?
Okay, here we go. Go, 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 go. How would you like to play with that tiger, huh?
I would.
Anybody can do it once. Now, if you had come to work at the park with the big cats, the first tiger you'd probably be able to be with, okay, would be this one. Okay? Because she wouldn't hurt you. She's not interested in hurting anyone. Okay? So, and that's a decision, actually. So that would be conscious mind, that would be rational thought. It has to do with, again, the fourth primal instinct. So that she's not alone. She's part of something that has greater value than herself as she is by herself. Okay? We're the same way, as you know. Now, so she has many friends, people, and other tigers, and so she has a fulfilling life. Everything she does is fulfilling. Wait a minute. What? Daniel! What are we doing?
It's not even a 3-year-old girl, Dee. She's so exhausted. A little rest.
That's what tired looks like? That's not what tired looks like.
Let's go, Kate, let's go! You're good, Kate!
You're not gonna make it! Go, go, faster, faster, faster! Go, 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 go!
Oh!
Whoa. That was close. No blood in the water.
Yeah. Good job, Zara.
Boy, you know, hey, Caitlin, did she hit you?
Just a little bit.
Whereabouts?
On my calf.
On your calf? Okay. Now, did she use her claws on you when she hit you?
No, she didn't.
What do you think of that? What about the toy? Alright, so oh my gosh. This is an FAA study. Look out, Daniel! Wow! Did you guys see that?
Daniel almost died!
Yeah. When you slip in front of a tiger, your life is exposed. So are you. Alright. Now, so Zara the tiger actually with at least one paw hit Caitlin, didn't she? She did not use the claws because the claws are retractable and they can be voluntarily used or not. Okay? Instincts can run them or intellect can run them. Okay? So she chose, here we go. Go, Brian, make yourself valuable. Wow! Those are nice turns out. Yeah. Okay, who's bidding on Brian now?
All right, what's up, guys? Now we up on the gator. Let you get a little closer to him. See that? I don't even want to go over there with him. I know he's no joke. He's nothing to play around with. I'm gonna let him chill, and I'm gonna go to the next. Man, he looks like he's fake, man, but this is real. Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on, fellas? What's going on, guys? These the lemurs, ain't it? Yeah, these are. All right, guys, look at these lemurs. Want to get a little closer up on them. They look cute, but I don't know. You know, I don't want to get in the cage with them. They look cute and everything, but not my type of height. They chilling, man, on this beautiful day, man. Some beautiful animals, man. Alrighty, there's the sloth. He's chilling.
What?
He's inside of this glass. Wow, look at the beautiful animals, man. We are getting a great look today. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys something different on Sunday, man. Give you guys a special video on today as we vlog this just watching the animals on today. Decided to go to out of Africa on a day and check out the beautiful animals. Man, this boy is pretty tall. Looks like a rabbit, but I have no idea what he is. He is huge. Looks like a rabbit, like has longer legs than a rabbit. Very beautiful day, guys, as you can see at out of Africa on today. Let me get a little closer in on him. This thing looks like a rabbit, man. A huge rabbit, man. Look at this bird. All right, guys, we are just looking around the park. I'm looking to see what's over here. Oh yeah, it's a turtle over here.
What's up, dude?
That's where he is. There he is.
It's wrong.
There's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hiding out.
Which one is he?
What's up, little fella? Where you going? Why are you moving so slow? Come on, man. You gotta be a little bit faster than that. Why are you moving so slow?
He could be a stand.
Wow.
The fence.
Beautiful animal.
Look at that.
He's moving really slow today. He got nothing but time, guys. And time I do not have. So, all right, Turtle, we're gonna have to see you later. Judah, are you listening to what he just said? He said, come around the edge. You gotta follow directions.
And guys, for your amusement, I am using an organic disinfectant so everybody don't get sick. We don't want that. But thank you everybody for coming out. We're glad that we're an outdoor facility and you guys can still get out of your houses and come and hang out with us, so we do appreciate it. Now guys, we're gonna get started here because Zion's getting impatient. We just ask that you have your cell phones ready to go, have those cameras ready to go, because we can't slow down. These cats will actually get bored and walk away. That being said, someone still got their lens cap on and somebody only has half a bar. I know somebody in line does. All right, guys, here we go. First up. Thank you. What's up? Okay, cool.
So we got 6 more first group.
All right, cool. Come on in, guys. And there should be a Sharpie in there to mark their tickets. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just come on in. All right, buddy.
You might.
I'll just have you guys stand right over here, outside of this
Zion today.
I just
Zion
have
is
you
a show
outside
cat
of
here at the park. We do go in and play with Sarah and his brother Ezekiel. They're two of the largest tigers here at the park.
Just a reminder to have the cameras ready.
Okay, y'all go.
Every now and then when we're doing feeder tigers, Cypress, our brown bear over here, will come out and say hi. Hopefully we'll get a look at her today. Go ahead and pull back on that. We have 1 brown bear and 4 black bears here at the park. Bears can only be found in 2 places in the world, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Here, you can come up here.
Okay, thank you.
I had a bunch of tiger hair on my sweatshirt at the movie theater, and somebody looked at it and I was like, it's tiger hair, like a coolest sweatshirt with hair on it in the whole movie theater. All right, here we go, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice job, thanks guys. Wow.
Oh, I thought I took this.
Here we go. back on that lever right there.
Feeding the tiger right now.
All the way. Push it.
Okay.
There you go. She has to come back up to tomorrow.
Oh, no.
No. There we go. And pull back on that handle. There we go.
Never been this close to a tiger before.
Here we go. I'm like, my wife's at home, I can get out of here pretty much anytime I want, so I'm just like, hey, if I can get that, I can put my dog in. It's harder for everybody else, though. That's what she's already lost. Alright, here we go. Just one, okay. Alright, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Serious mouth on that thing, isn't it?
Ready, 1, 2, 3, go!
Your legs, like how big your legs are. He just ate it, yeah. He just put it like
Alright, ready, buddy? Pull back on that handle. Pull toward it. Hard. Pull. Pull. There you go. Nice. There you go, man. Push it back to it. There you go. Kind of hard. There you go. Nice job, buddy. Alright, who's next? Alright. Here, I like that shirt, man.
There's the other tiger back there. He's hungry too.
You guys excited? Here we go, Mickey Mouse. What's up first? Mickey Mouse?
Somebody's on the zip line. Check it out. See that? All right, guys, I'm gonna take you a little bit down here. It's a lot of walking out here at the park on today, a lot of exercise, which is definitely, you know, you can always choose exercise. But we're gonna go down here and see and explore what other animals are out here. Got a chance to see the tiger, got a chance to see the lions. I definitely wanna see the hyenas if they are up. I wanna see some more animals. So we're not done yet. So you guys, you keep on taking a walk with me. You keep on following this camera, because we're gonna all right, somebody's on the zip line. See that, guys? Somebody's on the zip line. That's not my thing, man. I do not do zip lines. But we're gonna see. We're gonna check out some more animals. Let's see. That's the bear, guys.
What is the
He's just chilling out today. Man, look how big this snake is. And then his cousin is right here. Cousin right there. He's right here. Ooh. Man, you see that, guys? That's a huge albino snake. Just chilling in there.
There's tiny snakes right here.
Here's another picture of the snake. He's chilling. See that? See how long he is? How big he is? Okay, here's another lemur. This is the common brown lemur, and he's up here just chilling. Look at that, guys. Beautiful picture of him. I wish he would turn his head this way so I can get more of him. But he's right there chilling.
Oh, she must be taking it to the.
Oh, she's taking it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna take them to the show.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the show is coming up soon.
Oh, that's what it is.
First time seeing a panther up live.
Yes, sir, come.
A dog hunter? Oh my God.
What's that? A live panther. First time. Went back into the bushes. Here's another lion. Chilling. And you do not want him to get out of there. It's a lion inside this bridge. Look how big he is. Look how big she is.
I get that fish.
Hey, where are you? Hug! Daddy, Elijah!
Wow, here's a picture of the zip line. I wanted to see it a little bit up close. Getting that chance right now. This is the line up a little bit closer. Remember I showed you guys? This is from the other side now.
They look like a frozen stone.
They look like a stone.
The ones that are all these.
They all know that. If I was an animal, I'd be a lion.
Here's Tom Horton.
Can you see it?
Never been this close before to the lions, but today is that day. And they're just chilling. All right, there's a picture of the porcupine. He's kind of chilling. I'm gonna get a little closer on him. See those quills? Don't want to mess with them. Don't want to be stuck with all those quills. So I'm gonna leave Mr. Porky alone. Look at that. A beautiful animal, but I don't want to be stuck by quills today. And I do not want to be in the hospital today. So I'm just gonna mind my business and keep on stepping. All right, guys, I just snuck up on a couple emus over here. Look at that. Live and direct. A very, very good shot of the emu, just chilling. What the heck they eating on? Kind of peaceful little birds. I guess until I get into this cage, we'll find out how peaceful they are. But here's another little buddy right here chilling. But the emus are over here. And they're eating on something, and I don't know what it is. Look at that area. Beautiful scenery on the day. This looks just like Africa, man. I kid you guys not. This place looks just like Africa. No wonder they named it out of Africa. There's nothing but mountains over here. There's nothing but wild habitat. You see the lion is over here chilling. Again, there's a lot of lions here. He's over there chilling, watching us. See him looking at me? All right, buddy. I'm going. You ain't got to say no more, buddy. I'm getting out of here, buddy. All right, we got a couple tour buses up here.
Don't have snakes. If you kill all the snakes in the world, you know what happens? Okay, so you get rodents, right? And they multiply kind of fast, right? So they would multiply all over the world where you didn't have snakes anymore. They would go into our crops, and they'd come into our houses, and pretty soon, you know what we would not have enough of? Food. Never support 7.5 billion people if you don't have snakes. So the snakes, as it turns out, are our closest allies of all the animals on the planet, okay? Don't destroy them, don't hurt them. They have to be here in order for us to keep going the way we think we should, okay? So some animals are more valuable to us than others. All of them are valuable, of course. They all have their part in the chain of life itself, okay? So Jay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you got temperature gauge so we can tell what temps are? Okay. That helps. All right, Liz, you ready? Okay, so just to let you know, the one in the top box here, his name is Prime Time. He is never...
Turtle's in the top.
Oh, Turtle's in the top, Prime Time's in the bottom? Okay, we'll start with Prime Time. Okay. Prime Time I don't think... You've never done a show with Prime Time before, have you?
No.
This is the first time for this animal to do a show. It could go very wrong. We're gonna need somebody to help if I get into trouble. All right, well, maybe not. So let's give it a shot and see what we do. Now I'm gonna have to do this very carefully, and it could be a little bit awkward. Okay, but you don't mind a little adventure in your life, do you? You come for adventure, right? Okay, so with adventure comes risk. Also comes learning. And also comes sharing. And also comes growth. Okay. So let's see what we can do here.
He's on my side looking directly up at me. So I'm going to use what we know about body language and change that. So I've moved away from him. Now his eyes will adjust to the light, okay? He looks a little muddy, okay? So handling him is probably not a good idea. This lizard was found in a girl's bathroom in a high school, okay? He was smaller then, and so we got an emergency call from animal control. And they said, can you take this? And I said, okay. And we did. Now, if he runs toward the fence, back up, okay? He can climb the fence easily. You go for pink glasses. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't think you're ready. But we'll find out, right? All right, so I'm going to turn the container on its side. Jay, you got the gloves? Yep. If we get into trouble, he has enormous claws, and they can use the claws to defend themselves. And also, they have a bite that's second to none. Okay? Now, he's got some shed skin on his nose, so he's shedding his skin right now, so it looks a little funny. Now, we're giving him a chance to see us. Okay? Now, he's called a green iguana. As you can tell, he's green. He's green, isn't he? Here's a little green? Oh, I think that's dirt. Okay, so how can he be orange, right? He's an orange-green iguana, of course. Everybody knows that. Okay? All right, so it just happens to be the pigments that are in his skin that have eliminated, in this particular case, the greenish color, okay? So, and that would be a genetic mutation, but there are lots of them. They come in green, they come in blue, they come in yellow, and they come, one time in Mexico, we found some, we were just looking in the trees, and there were two red ones. They looked the color of brick. Okay? Now, he's getting used to being here. Now, he's wondering, is it safe for me? That's what he's saying to himself. Am I safe? Okay? So that's the first primal instinct, and right now, defensive side, because he has no evidence to support that he's safe. Okay? So defensive side, first primal instinct, self-preservation is what he's on. Okay? Now, he doesn't have a play instinct, so he can't play. That would be the third primal instinct, but he doesn't have it. And I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The play instinct, that would be a secondary instinct, and since he can't play, how do you get a relationship with somebody that won't play? They have to believe that they are safe with you, and then you can be curious together. Exploration and adventure together, okay? That's how you do it. So, if I move to him a little bit, he'll tell me, see how he's just moved to the side? Okay? What he's just told me is he's afraid. Now the reason that he moved to the side is because he whips with his tail. So his first line of defense is to run. And he can run about, well, probably close to 15 miles an hour. How fast are you? Not that fast. All right. If he can't run, then he'll whip his tail. And he uses it like a whip, and it does hurt. Now, if that doesn't work, and somebody is cornering him, he will jump and bite. So, not wanting to get injured, but wanting to let him know that he's actually safe, I'm moving around him in such a way that he can see it. See how he's watching me? So if I come over here, there we go. Now you see that big orange thing down below his chin? That's called a dewlap. A dewlap. And a dewlap, well, that's designed to warm his body. So it's a very thin membrane of skin with blood vessels, okay? And those little vessels contain blood that goes to the heart, and when he puts it perpendicular to the sun, what happens? It warms up. And that warms all of his blood, which goes to his heart, which continues to warm his body. Okay? You see how he's looking at me? Now if I drop down lower, that helps. Now he's moving again. Okay, so you guys might want to step back because you're probably valuable. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, Jay, you better get on that side. Les, you better get over there in case we have an issue. All right. So if he runs and jumps up over the fence, you guys be sure to find a young lady because you want to be gentlemen in your life. You say ladies first. All right. We're doing okay. Now what he's doing is he's thinking. He's thinking. So if you ever wonder, do animals think? You are now currently watching it. He says he just found out what the screen tastes like, so he's analyzed. He wants to know where he is. The fact that he's moving tells us that he is now beginning to accept where he is. If you're really afraid, do you move? No. See, that's why the deer freezes when the deer sees you. Because they're afraid, and if they don't move, they know that they're safe because predation starts with movement, okay? And a mountain lion or any other animal except for a primate and bird cannot see stationary well. They see movement. They don't see stationary. Everything works hand in hand like it should, and all the animals know how it works. So far, he's doing good. Now, he's a tree dweller, so he likes to live way up in the trees. He can live 100 feet in the trees and not feel like he's going to fall. Now, in places where they do live, they find a tree that's above water oftentimes. And so if another animal frightens him, they drop down into the water and you hear this plunk. When they go in the water, they can hold their breath for, well, a little while, several minutes, even up to about 6 minutes. And if they're cold, they can hold their breath longer. Now, he's ectothermic, which means that he produces no body heat, like we do. So, if he wants to get warmer, he has to go in the sun. If he gets too hot, he'll go in the shade. And his whole life will be this way, and he thinks it's natural. Well, it is, but not for us. Now, he's come walking over to me because I'm basically stationary, so I am at the moment, only at the moment, not a threat. That's his perception. Now, if I move, see how she's watching? He's watching. You want to step back? Okay. So if I move down like this, okay. Now, if I can touch him, there we go. Okay, that's good. We're doing good. Those stripes on his tail, by the way, those are like what zebra have, okay? Those stripes are designed to confuse a predator as to where to grab. They have trouble seeing stripes. It's like a picket fence camouflage. That's why you see animals with stripes on their tails, or zebra, it has all those stripes on their bodies. It prevents the predator from actually realizing where to grab. The other thing that he has are all these spines. Now the spines aren't sticky, they're flexible, but they look like, well, like he's in a tree. So therefore, it works for him. It also tells him what's above him if he gets touched like this. So I'm touching him like this, and he's letting me, isn't he? This is working, okay? Now he's just looked up at me. Doing all right, aren't we?
There's the hyena.
Okay, so Jay, let's keep an eye on him, and I'll give you the gloves. If he jumps over the screen, then the gentleman in the orange shirt, which matches this iguana, will grab him. Okay, so if you need one of the gloves, just let Jay know, okay? Okay, so I'm going to step away from the iguana. I'm going to step backwards like this so that he does not take offense. In other words, not become afraid. Now, let's see what's in here. This one is also an iguana, but not the same species. This one is a rhinoceros iguana. Now this rhinoceros iguana is about 30, probably 32, 33 years old now. We've had him for maybe 27 years or 6 years or something like that. And as it turns out, there's an interesting thing. This is an ancient animal, and ancient like in way, way back before there was time, okay? That one is not as far back genetically, okay, when they were on the planet. That one lives 15, 17, maybe 20 years max. This one, who is an iguana, but he can live up to 60 years. There you go. He's a rhinoceros iguana. Now, Colonel Brandon by name. Colonel Brandon, he has a house, a nice big house. It's all heated, so he's comfortable. And he also has a big yard that he shares with his friend over there. Now, they don't fight, okay? Jay, have you ever seen them fight? They'll head bob, but that's not fighting, that's just talking. That's a discussion, okay? But nobody gets hurt. Now, if one of you should go into that habitat where these two live, you can walk by the orange one, and it's okay. If you walk by Colonel Brandon, Liz, what happens? He'll chase you out. You will feel unwelcome. Why me, Lord? It's like that, right? Okay, now, when you take him out of his habitat, that is his territory, and you put him in a territory anywhere else that is not his, he has nothing to defend except his own life. He's not afraid for his life. So, now I can walk up to him, and is he chasing me? No. He's not, because it's not his house. Okay? Now, Liz, do you like to do this in his house? Okay. So, by understanding how the instinctual programs operate within the subconscious mind and how they connect to the intellect and their feelings, okay, you can actually do more than you think you can possibly do. But you're very scientifically, logically, because animals are quite logical, despite what somebody may have told you. Animals are very logical, and they are regular, that's repeatable, okay? It's really quite simple. Okay? So I can do this because, why? He says so. So his opinion is the one that counts. So if this goes into Colonel Brandon's territory, his opinion counts. Liz's doesn't, except to Adam. Sometimes. Yeah. So now, this is working. What do you think, yeah? These are from the Caribbean, and they live on different islands, and they're different models, shall we say, and they come in colors from the gray to blue to greenish, and also to pink. Some of them are very pink. They're beautiful lizards. All right. Do you guys have any questions, by the way? Do they smell? Usually, they do pick up scent with their nostrils, but their tongue is what they use. It comes back in, goes to the Jacobson's organ, and they do the little chemistry. They say, tasty, not tasty, I'm going to keep going, or I'm going to eat. It's like that. Yeah. Yeah. Also, if somebody is in season, so they pick that up too. So now these are herbivores, so they really don't eat much in the way of meat product. Okay, they like their vegetation, they like leaves, they like flowers, you know, lettuces and that sort of thing. If it's green, a lot of them like it. They do like fruits also, and so berries, low sugar berries, are okay for them. It's actually healthy for them from the standpoint it keeps them hydrated in a dry climate. Okay. Any other questions? Yes. Are they poisonous? No, no. They're not poisonous. They do bite hard though. They got huge teeth. You just can't see them all. Okay, so the lizards that are, they're called venomous. They'll be like a Gila monster, right?
Hey, bud. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? Didn't realize how big you were.
Yeah, they big.
We're getting a live look, guys, at the hyena on today.
Oh, is this what they do? Maybe that's when they do the animal feed. Which is...
Yeah, they go to a mountain lion. Man, the mountain lion is pretty big. All right, let's get a look at this mountain lion, okay?
It won't laugh if it eats something or does it randomly. It laughs when someone feeds it. When someone feeds it, it goes. Get the who? Get the who out?
Yeah, you know, it's one in this cage and they're trying to get him to get out.
Is this a big boy?
We're trying to get them out so it's alive. But they'll probably do more when they have the cup. Yeah, laugh more when they got a cup. That's the other one. Take care of it like it's healthy.
Bye bye. Here. Can you take a picture of don't make it wrong. Welcome for now. Be patient with animals. Down in the mud. Who's doing it?
They're trying to help you.
Yeah, talking is not going to help. You gotta do something.
What is it? The baby hyena?
Oh. Oh, it's going up.
There he is. Small lion.
Oh, wow. That thing was closer. That thing was closer.
All right, we're coming to an end, guys. Out of Africa.
People going to the 3 o'clock safari tour, or if you're trying to go to shuttle stop number 3 or shuttle stop number 4. Otherwise, you're going to settle down right here. Just relax, and they'll come and get you guys in just a little bit for that predator.
Beautiful day, man. The lion. All right, guys, we are coming to the end on the safari tour on today out of Africa. So definitely, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking out. This video is going to be a little long, so make sure you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. And we're going to be doing some different things on Noble Sports Entertainment. We're going to be giving you guys a little bit more. I know you guys want to see a little bit more, and that's what I'm going to give you. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And pretty much, guys, this is the end of the tour. So you guys got a chance to see some of the animals live up, and that's what I wanted to give you guys on today, because some of these animals I've never gotten this close to in my life. So everybody's loading up, and we're getting ready. Some people are getting ready for the feeding frenzy, which I was going to wait for, but we will not be able to catch a shuttle back if you get on the feeding frenzy.
This shuttle and your people leaving are going to the 3 o'clock safari tour. Otherwise, you guys are going to be waiting up here, and they will come up here, or somebody in the core group will come up and direct you guys exactly where to go for predator feed. I will be back up with the shuttle for predator feed. However, I suggest that this is only for people who are not able to walk for the entire feed. If you are older or if you have really young kids that you don't think are going to be able to keep on your ride, then you're going to be on here, and you will stay on the shuttle for that feed, though. The best way to view the feed is to walk with the feed. They will do a stop and go and eat enclosure along the way. Guys, get across that.
You get some.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful day, guys. Beautiful day, man. Enjoying the family. The Out of Africa experience was none like no other. It's another place that eventually I'm gonna go to. It's called Arizona, so you guys get ready for that as well. But on today, I see you guys. They are waiting.
How many people are going down for that 3 o'clock safari? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of you. Sure. Okay. Anybody needing shuttle stop number 3? Anybody needing shuttle number 3?
Yeah, pretty much.
Still going, guys. We trying to get back to our destination. Wow, and look who's coming with us. Tony the Tiger.
Alright, folks, we're going to get moving. You've got to get your butt up right now. Alright, now we're going to get moving on down to the bottom now. Over here on the right hand side. We got ladies in that tent over on the left hand side. The only male line in our facility with a full wing. We got our black leopard right there on the platform. Over here on the right hand side. Did you guys need to get picked up? Yeah, did you pick up? No? Anybody need a shuttle transport? Anybody need a shuttle transport?